Namaskar. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. This is a story about a small boy whose self-respect was preserved. How? Let us see. This is a small boy who used to live in a village surrounded by dense forest. Once, when he was playing around, he went out of the village and into the forest. He was looking for butterflies, birds, insects, and he didn't know the time passing. He went inside the forest on and on. He also got some fruits to eat on the way. And that was why hunger or thirst did not play much important role. And he didn't even realize the sun going up overhead because he was in dense forest. So on and on he went, and when it was about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, he realized that he is in the midst of the forest and he does not know how to come back home. And now the fruits were over. He was hungry, he was thirsty, and there was a problem. He could also hear some animals, predators at long distance. As of now, he had not seen any, but he knew that this is dense forest. And maybe another 2 hours later, they would not be so kindly. So desperate he was to get back to his village, but there was no sense of direction. He did not know the direction. He did not know where to go. And soon he got very tired. His feet were aching. His back was aching. He was hungry. He was thirsty. He was frustrated and he was afraid. He didn't know what to do. And he just sat down under a tree on a wooden log that had fallen, and with his head in his hands he started crying. Nearby there was a woodcutter from the same village. He had also come deep into the forest looking for good quality wood. He heard this boy crying. He went in the direction of the sound, and soon he was able to see this boy sitting on a log under a tree with his head in his hands, crying. What would you do? What would be your next step if you were the woodcutter? Think about it. And now I will tell you what the woodcutter did. Did he call up the boy? Hey, hello, are you lost? Hi, I am so and so from your village. You seem lost. Let's go back. Don't worry. Tut tut, boy, don't cry. Your uncle is here. No. The woodcutter simply retreated from that place, went some distance away, and started cutting wood or cutting a tree. With that sound, the boy came running. As soon as the woodcutter saw the boy, he said, "Wow, you two are here. Great, I was so lonely. Good that I got additional hand. Wait till I cut a few branches and help me load those branches onto my head. I need you. Sit down. Please sit down." And the boy, very happy, sat down nearby. And the woodcutter said further, "I have some bread, bhakri, and some vegetable. If you are hungry, take it. I am not so hungry. The boy immediately went over there, took out the bhakri, took out the vegetable, offered some to the woodcutter, which the woodcutter rejected, and the boy ate it and drank water, while the woodcutter cut a few branches. He made it, the branches, he put all those branches together, and the boy helped him put it on his head. And now he said, okay, now let us go. Let us go to the village. And so he started walking towards the village. The boy was behind him. He could not believe this windfall, and he was following this woodcutter. Over a period of time, the woodcutter saw to it that the boy leads rather than follows. And very soon, they were very close to the village, and the boy ran home all excited from today's adventure. And the woodcutter went home. Do you see the preservation of self-respect? Had the woodcutter taken this approach of asking the boy, are you lost? The boy had no choice but to say, yes, he is lost, he has been stupid, he didn't know what he was doing, he went deep into the forest. And then the woodcutter would get him safe to the village, but all his life, this story would haunt the boy. Whereas today, what do you think the boy went home and told his parents, who might have been quite anxious? He must have told that I was gone, I was playing in the forest, I ate fruits, I chased butterflies, I looked at birds and insects, and then I also helped the woodcutter uncle cut wood, put it on his head. I laid him all the way back to the village, and that is how my day went. What a great story. Inside his mind, the child knows that he was lost. Child knows the frustration, the depression, the tears. But still, it has become a story of adventure, a story of preserved self-respect, a story that the boy would look forward to all his life and would narrate to his children and his grandchildren. We need to be so sensitive in our day-to-day life. That is ancient wisdom. Think about it. Namaskar.